Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. This is That NES Fan coming back at you. And I think it would help if I centered the emulator inside the video capture box. I think that would work out just nicely. There we go. And yeah, it's been a while since I've been on here, but we are going to be, I'm still doing reviews on this channel, as you would have imagined. And I am That NES Fan, so we're going to keep taking a look at Nintendo Entertainment System games. I have not yet installed a my main emulator on my new computer, but I will get around to doing that within the next couple weeks. So for now, we're going to be taking a look at a game which I'm sure you're very familiar with. It's Donkey Kong for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and Donkey Kong, and good old Donkey Kong, and Mario Brothers complemented each other quite well in the early '80s. So let's go ahead and boot this up. Alright, what do we got here? Because NES, ANES, you gotta like their grammar there. ANES header is illegal. There could be the thing that does not work normally. Oh, of course. I hate that thing. Yeah. What they're referring to is, I don't know, but do execute. Sure. Let's go ahead and start up. At the risk of breaking something in the or in the computer or whatever. Let's go ahead and boot this up. So yeah, this is Donkey Kong, and this is from, as I said, the early '80s. I'm using my retro NES controller here to work this. Rules are pretty simple. You just climb up the ladders and try to avoid the things that he throws down at you. Try to avoid the fireballs, the barrels, obviously, the most obvious one. And try to save the princess just like you would on the regular Mario Brothers. So let's see what we got here. Jump here. A is to jump. At least that's what I got on my controller. And mostly, yeah, just survive at all costs. So the frame rate is actually really impressive on this ROM. So, most ROMs I have, as you know, what do you call it? The frame rate's kind of laggy, but here it's actually pretty good. Now I don't know if that's just the computer, but I mean that could very well be the case that it's just the laptop that actually runs it really well. But I have a feeling it's the actual ROM itself. So I just downloaded this a few minutes ago. So. Or, well, very recently. I'm not sure it was a few minutes ago. I downloaded another Mario Brother game, too. I think this one I got actually yesterday. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good. Ooh, crap, that sucked. Forgot about that. But as you can see, it looks very good. Even for the time, it looks pretty good. And this was actually, if you recall, this was out before the original Mario Brothers hit the shelves in the stores. So this was before Mario Brothers, pre-Mario Brothers. Yeah, I just owned that fireball. Got around him. Okay, so I guess we're gonna keep going here. Let's go ahead and jump off there. Aw, are you kidding me? That's the one thing I forgot about this game. That is one of my pet peeves, is that you cannot jump onto another ledge without being killed. Like, you have to measure how far it is you can jump. He is so sensitive. Mario is so sensitive in this game. Ah, crap. I always say this. I'm crappy at games like this because I just do it for the sake of the review. And the freaking thing's already over. But, yeah, this is, like I say, definitely one of my favorite NES games. It's definitely in the top 5. And we talk about that. Something my subscribers and me, we talk about this a lot. Or my subscribers and I, or however the grammar works on that. But yeah, we go back and forth about what is my favorite what are our favorite NES games, right? And Donkey Kong is always up there. Whenever I talk to someone on YouTube, or whenever I see someone, or whenever I talk to someone in real life, it's always up there. So it's always one of those games that I don't think gamers would admit that it's their favorite, but at the same time, it always, favors very nicely in the mix. It's always in the top 10 or the top 15. So I definitely think, a lot of people don't know it came before Mario Brothers, even myself included. I didn't know it until a couple years when I actually looked it up. And, of course, now I'm putting a review up of it. So go ahead and check it out. I'm not going to play through it again because I suck at it. Oh, I didn't even know you could use the hammers. Well, I think I knew that, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. I just didn't do it. Yeah, so go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and give Donkey Kong 4 out of 5. Like I say, it is a classic. I'm hesitant to give it a 5. I don't think it's quite as good as Mario Brothers, and that's rare, right? Because usually games that come before, certain games that kind of set the prereq or the predecessors of a really good games, I would give really high reviews. This one I'll give a 4 out of 5. I think Mario Brothers greatly expanded on this concept of kind of climbing and advancing through levels or whatnot. I think Mario Brothers really built on it, and but these are the basics, the foundation, and so replay value very high. Controls are very easy to use. Like I say, A and the D-pad to move, and that's pretty much it. And you can use multiple tools with A rather than just jump. Or I think B is another one. I'm sorry, B is another one to use tools like hammers and other tools that you can use to try to destroy the enemies along the way. So this is definitely a very this definitely shows is kind of a predecessor of the Mario Brothers series, and it the very roots, the basic foundation of what Mario Brothers series built on. So this is definitely a great game, highly recommended. See how where Mario came from, because this is a classic. 4 out of 5, guys, for Donkey Kong, and that'll be all for this review. I'm going to do another one shortly, so whenever it gets up, it gets up. So I'm going to compress the heck out of it so that I can shorten the file size down, so I'm not putting up a 4 GB size file that would take me 2 months to put up, but instead we'll I don't know, shrink it down to maybe a gig or whatever and try to have it up by tomorrow. So that's That NES Fan signing off, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. 4 out of 5 for Donkey Kong. Bye-bye.